Good evening, everybody, and welcome to a brand new episode of ArranArticulates, the show where I rant, ramble, and discuss all the relatable nonsense so that you don't have to. What do you think of this guy? New logo. I've gone wow profesh. So I've got some new video editing software, which also means I can record in a much higher quality now, so that I should sound better when I can actually speak, and I should look better as well. I know that's nearly. I know what you're thinking. You're probably sat there going, "That's impossible, Arran. How can you possibly look any better?" Well, change it to 4K and get ready to have your eyes blown away with how bloody good I look. There'll be women watching this going, "Jeez," or men, because it might be both. I know I'm that good looking, and especially in 4K, that probably both sexes would be interested. But hands off, I'm married. Back down, form an orderly queue. But no, so a bit of a new look show. Well, I say a new look show. It's exactly the bloody same. I've still got my beer. I'm still going to be ranting. I'm still going to be rambling. Still discussing relatable nonsense. But I'm going to be doing it in 4K with a logo. It don't get much better than that, does it? So that means on YouTube, just make sure when you're watching, you can go down to the settings in the corner and you can change the quality, change it to 4K, and boom. Whilst you're at that, click subscribe, click like, do all the things I tell you to do, because it helps drive more traffic to the channel. And quite frankly, I want more views now. I'm making a push. So please help me out with that and like the videos and comment. I'll tell you what, I've just come back down from bedtime. I know I've said, if I haven't said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. I'm so done with doing bedtime. It drives me round the bend. She was great, got her in bed. "Daddy, my bed's bumpy." What do you mean? "The quilt is bumpy." What do you mean the quilt's bumpy? Why is it you get into bed and you just turn into some autistic nutter? What do you mean it's bumpy? I'm there like padding the bed out, the quilt out. Like, is that all right? "No, it's still bumpy." Well, don't have it then. Don't have it. Sleep on the bloody floor. I can't give a shit. Oh, it drives me right. Honestly, drives me mad. And you probably, I haven't told that many people, but I'll announce it now. So we've got another baby girl on the way, due in March. What the hell have I done there? Now I've got two girls. Now I'll have two girls. She's got the attitude of a 16-year-old already. No doubt this one will have it. And then when they all are actually like 15, 16 and they start having periods, they're all going to sync together, aren't they? Because that's what happens, I've heard. Like, women sync, their periods start syncing when they hang around. I'm getting out of here. I'll get a membership, go and play snooker once a month for like a week. Or I'll buy a little mini flat that no one knows about and I'll just go and live in there. And they can all just have World War III together, because I'm not. That just sounds hideous to me. Hideous. Okay, well, tonight's show, it's all about fireworks tonight. I am so done. Oh, why are we still doing them? It's 2025, for Christ's sake. Why are we still doing fireworks? It's a joke. Loud, pointless, annoying, and quite frankly, they've got a lot to answer for this week, so make sure you stick around for the show. Trust me, it's going to be a banger. Because fireworks go bang, don't they? Oh, let's just get on with it. Finally, ArranArticulates has come back to YouTube.
Welcome to ArranArticulates, the rant and ranting. Talks about issues that affect you and everything. Rants, rants, and even some rambles. All of the stuff that make your life a shambles. This is ArranArticulates, the articulation king. Even has guests on the show to see what they bring. We come living uncut with a little rant crew. Long as you can rant, you are welcome here too. Like and subscribe to ArranArticulates and never miss a vid. Get everyone watching, including your kid. This is ArranArticulates. Welcome to the show. Now click that like button and let's just go.
Okay, I don't know where to start properly with this firework thing, but the last week and a half, it's been like living in Baghdad. I'm absolutely done with them. I mean, I guess that's what it must have sounded like when when Anne Frank was like hiding away and she was writing her diary. But I mean, how she wrote with that going on, and that's not even a war, but it sounded like it, and I wouldn't have been able to have written a book in those conditions. So Christ knows how she managed to do that and hide away from soldiers. She managed to write a whole bloody novel. But well, fair play, hats off, well done, Anne Frank, well done, congratulations, good achievement. But and actually, talking about the war as well, we had Remembrance Sunday on Sunday, obviously, because otherwise it'd be called fucking Remembrance Saturday, wouldn't it? No, Remembrance Sunday was on Sunday just gone. What better way to honour the fallen than set off a load of fucking fireworks that try to replicate the lives that they went through when they died? Yeah, what a lovely way to commemorate that to the British public. Let's just blow a load of shit up and make it sound like a war. I mean, how disrespectful. Now, I've never been into them, and it might be when I was younger, my mum and dad, they clearly weren't either. They used to say, do you want some fireworks tonight, or do you want a new Batman figure? Batman figure for me. And you'd go into school, we had fireworks at the weekend, what do you do? Well, I got a Batman figure. Why didn't you have fireworks? Well, where's your fireworks now? I haven't got any. No, I've got a Batman figure though, which I can keep forever. Probably still in the loft. Your little treat's all blown up. That was a good use of 60 odd quid, wasn't it? And they make everyone up. My daughter hates them. She's been crying, right? So that's not fun, is it? And quite frankly, if I was doing them, I'd be crying as well. Probably, I mean, I don't know the going rate of a firework because I don't buy them, but I bet you, judging by the sounds that I've heard nearby here, I reckon people have probably easily put 100 quid in. Easy. Well, I'd be crying if I spent that amount. Not only my daughter, I would be and all. I just despair with and I don't know where some of these people around my neighbourhood think they are. You'd have thought that one of them thinks they're filling out the O2 for a firework display. You're in your back garden, pal. Keith, you're in your back garden, mate. What are you doing? Like, if I were, I'm not being funny, but I just think they're intrusive because they're so bloody loud. Like, if I in a minute finish this and start playing, I don't know, Guns N' Roses, Welcome to the Jungle, but I proper crank it and I sit outside and I have it on full blast, I give that maybe to the end of the song, and then if I then went in and played Paradise City at the same volume, I reckon someone comes and has a word. Because I know there's kids next door and I know there's kids over the back. I also think someone might ring the police if you did this up until midnight. So, right. Oh, sorry. What, you don't like my music being played very loudly? Well, do you know what? I didn't like you fucking recreating the bloody Blitz the other evening. But here we are. Like, my daughter, I'm not joking. She had to put on, I mean, she is a bit weird with loud noises. But she put ear defenders on. When we went to Disneyland, we bought her some ear defenders because we knew she was like this with fireworks. So we took them with us, and she did wear them. She put them on in her bedroom, went to sleep with them on, like sat up there like bloody Rain Man or something. Like, and now noises, like, do you know what I mean? But that's not fair, is it? That's not fair. I despair with them. I really, really despair with what we're doing. And like, what are we actually remembering? The gunpowder plot where Guy Fawkes tried to blow up the Houses of Parliament. Well, I'll tell you what, judging by the state of the country, I think maybe it might have been better if he had blown it up. I'm surprised no one's blown it up now. To be honest, I'll go down and blow it up. Not just the building, I want the people in there as well. Like, end it. Like, but what a way to celebrate it. So basically, this was like an early act of terrorism, wasn't it? Guy Fawkes goes, right, I'm blowing up the Houses of Parliament, and everyone goes, oh, geez, Guy, that's right. Hey, Fawkesy, come here. That's a bit rich, mate. That sounds like, we haven't invented it yet, or no one's done it yet, but this sounds like terrorism. Terrorism. where like it's an act of terrorism. It's too early yet. Al Qaeda's not around, but give it a few years, this could be a big problem. But what you're doing is terrorism. So he's tried to blow up the House of Parliament and he fucks it up, and it doesn't work. And so now, to remember that day, a day where something terrible didn't happen, we now blow stuff up that make noises in the same way Parliament would have if it had blown up with all the gunpowder he put down there. That's how we're remembering it, is it? Okay. That sounds really bent to me, that we've come up with that over the years and that's how we do it. It really... Now, I don't want to make it sound like I'm trying to ban them. What I'm trying to say is, if it's in a structured venue and you go to a firework display, absolutely fine. That's what you've gone for. Crack on. Crack on. Because that's all fair. That's like going to a gig. And if you don't like the gig and you don't like the music, you don't go to the gig. If I don't like the fireworks and I don't want to hear the fireworks and stand there looking at them for about an hour and a half, I mean, quite frankly, I couldn't think of anything more boring, to be honest. I don't know why so many people love them. But if I did want to do that, I can go to the event and do it. I don't need to stand in my garden and try and recreate my own event like I'm better than the event. And actually, there were so many people doing them around here. Can you have all just... Surely you're watching each other's, aren't you? I don't know. I didn't even go out. I could hear them. That was enough. But I could see the directions they were coming in. Like, couldn't you... Like, I don't get it. Why didn't you all... If you're all into it, why not put a few flyers out around people's doors? Form a Facebook group chat and, like... all meet up and do your own. Go and fuck off. Go and do it in like a park or something. And you all have a great evening. My daughter can go to sleep. She don't have to put her ear defenders on. I don't have to listen to it and pretend that I'm in some sort of bloody war and try like I'm in survival mode. I also love the fact when people do them, like you always get that one bloke who's like, he turns into like a pyrotechnic, doesn't he? The guy, like he's in your garden, like Josh, he's in your garden, like, don't worry, I know what I'm doing. He's down there, he's got his lighter. Then the fireworks sort of falls down. Fuck, everyone back here. I thought you knew what you're doing, Josh. Well, I don't know, it was an accident, mate. What a... Like, dangerous, if anything. But they've got a lot to answer for this week, because on Friday, I'm going to talk you through the whole day Friday. Well, in fact, this story starts Thursday night. So, start of the week, we made it quite clear, fireworks are quite bad. The cats stay in after 7 o'clock. Thursday night, my wife nips outside to get a drink out of the fridge. The male cat of ours, George, he runs out. She didn't tell me he went out. I then went to bed, couldn't find the cat. I was like, well, he's out now. And to be fair, they've stayed out before and they're fine. However, they haven't stayed out during an air raid over Berlin, which is what was essentially being recreated outside on that evening. So, we gets up Friday morning. The female cat, Pepper, is at the door. She's ready for breakfast. She comes in. George, nowhere to be seen. Now, what's weird about this, both cats, Pepper is a proper cat. In fact, I'll put a picture up here of them. Right. Actually, it won't be there. It will be there, because otherwise it will go over my logo. So the picture will go up here of the cats. There they are. So, I'm doing that again. So, they, as you can see, right, George is the one at the front, the big fluffy thing, and Pepper's the one that looks, what I think, Pepper looks like a generic cat, and she's a proper cat. She goes out, she stays out, she hunts stuff, she brings mice home, she does all the stuff a typical cat would do. The other one, George, now I said from the second week we got him that he's got special needs. And he definitely has. He dribbles, he can't catch anything in the garden. He chases, do you know what he chases? He chases those little like mosquito things that flutter. He tries to get them and he can't, and he's jumping around. I've seen him out there eating a leaf. Like Pepper like catch a mouse and bring that in, and he's there like hitting a leaf like that. You're eating a leaf, mate. I never see him anywhere other than the back garden, the neighbour's shed roof, or in the house. Pepper, I've seen her halfway round Aldi before, like shopping. Might pick up some different flavoured whiskers today. Like that. Meanwhile, George is just in the like he's just sliding through the Aldi. That's the difference between them. But the thing with it is that you notice the fact that because he spends so much time at home, George, and he's a very friendly and affectionate cat, you notice when he's not there. So within an hour, I was like, this house feels weird without him. Really odd without him milling about because he's just so special. So anyway, we had a busy day Friday. We had to go and we were having a second baby scan to find out what baby we were at, what gender, what baby we were having. They give you like a selection of different types of baby. You could have an alien baby. Would you like a giraffe baby? What gender the baby was. So we had to do that. So I couldn't really look for him, because we had to go off and go to the appointment and stuff. So went and done that, came back. I said, right, when we get back, I'm going to go and have a proper look for him. And it's pissing it down with rain as well. I'm walking around. I went everywhere. I went around the block. I went over to the park across the road. And I thought, he ain't going to be this far. He doesn't go that far. And I thought, actually, to be fair, maybe 5 o'clock, when it gets to dinner time, he'll be back. Got to 5 o'clock. He's not back. I'm now worried now. And I couldn't believe how much I clearly love this cat, because it got to me. I was upset, my wife was upset, my daughter was getting upset, like, where is he? This is now worrying. The fireworks started again, and I was like, Jesus, this is awful. Then you start thinking, has he been hit by a car? I think, to be honest, it's more the case of you don't know. Like, if I'd gone out and actually found him dead, at least we knew he was, like, what had happened. But the fact that we didn't know was worse. So anyway, I got my daughter to bed, I went back outside again. I'm walking, like, my dad even went out and put some leaflets through people's doors. Actually, here's another one. When my dad was doing that, you never guess what happened here. So he went to put a leaflet through some guy's door, and the guy came out and he went, "Excuse me, what are you doing?" My dad was like, "Oh, it's just my granddaughter's cat's gone missing, so I've done a leaflet, just in case you see it." He went, "You know you're on private property, don't you?" "Sorry? You know you're on private property?" "Well, yeah, because you own it, mate. I'm just dropping something up." "What the fuck does your postman do, you bloody twat?" "You're on private property, mate." He went, "You know you're on camera, don't you?" "What, handing out a leaflet? There's nothing wrong with this, mate. Check the rule book." Jeez, what is it with some people? Christ, good luck having Imogen next door, bloody neighbour. Miserable git. Anyway, I actually came to this decision, I guess, that he's gone. Like, we had lost him, and it got to about 11:30, 11:45, and I thought, right, one more look. I'm going to go one more look around, because it'll be really quiet now. So I went out, and it was dead quiet out there. You could hear it. There was no car. You couldn't hear any cars in the distance. Couldn't hear nothing. No fireworks going off. It sounded like the war had ended. I walked round with a light and some food for him. I got to the end of the road, called him, Georgie, and then poof, there he is on top of the fence. I was like, yes, I found the bastard. Get in there. And then I carried him home, and it started raining, and it was like something out of like a film, like walking out of a burning building, like, I've got the cat. But yeah, everyone was really happy. And we celebrated the following night. We bought some fireworks to celebrate. No, trust me, we didn't. But yeah, so they've got a lot to answer for. I know what's happened. A massive one's gone off. He's got shit scared, ran away, and then couldn't actually. That's out of his radius. And as I say, he's got special needs, and he couldn't get his way. He didn't know where he was. Like, it's as simple as that. That's what's happened. So they nearly lost my cat. My daughter's not been sleeping properly. She's now worried every night when I do bedtime. Are there going to be fireworks tonight? I don't know. It depends what bloody nutters along here. And in fact, isn't it Bonfire Night? So why are we still why are they happening on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday? Like, why are we doing it all week? I haven't heard any today so far doing this, and it's now 7:30. So fingers crossed, we're past it around here. Or I bloody well hope so. Otherwise, I don't know. But I'll have to have a word with people next time. I'll have to have a word. Right. Hope you've enjoyed the show this evening. I've been ArranArticulates. This has been the show where I discuss all of the relatable nonsense in life so that you don't have to. Take care, everybody. Finally, Arran Articulates has come back to YouTube.
Welcome to ArranArticulates, the ranting talks about issues that affect you and everything. Rants, ranting, and even some rambles. All of the stuff that make your life a shambles. This is ArranArticulates. The articulation king even has guests on the show to see what they bring. We keep the living uncut with a little rant. Cruel arms, you can rant. You are welcome here too. Like and subscribe to ArranArticulates and never miss a vid. Get everyone watching, including your kid. This is ArranArticulates. Welcome to the show. Now click that like button and let's just go.